This entire gaming setup costs less than $400, $390 to be exact. The centerpiece is of course this very inexpensive 27-inch monitor from InnoView. The monitor is 1080p, 100Hz refresh rate, and costs only about $120. InnoView are the sponsors of this video. And then of course we have the $240 bargain I got on the Xbox Series S. This is the holiday bundle they had on sale last year. The mouse and keyboard combo are some cheap ones for only $15, and this Xbox headset was on clearance for only $15 as well. I mean, the desk and chair aren't included in the price, but maybe just use some old ass table you have lying around and any extra chair. We're trying to save money here, so who needs a fancy desk and chair? Something like this right here is gonna do the job just fine. Is there any other gaming setup that comes in at this low price? I highly doubt it. This lets you play the most popular competitor games like Warzone 2, Fortnite, Apex, Overwatch 2, pretty much all the big boys. It runs all of those games flawlessly without any performance issues. You don't need to worry about crashes or anything like that. You can of course play those games with your controller, but best of all, some of those games actually support mouse and keyboard on the Xbox. Even the big AAA single player games like the latest Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Hogwarts Legacy, Elden Ring are pretty much no problem for this setup. And then of course you have the Game Pass Ultimate subscription that gives you access to hundreds of games for a cheap monthly price. Unlike a gaming PC, which will be obsolete in 3 to 4 years, this Xbox-based gaming setup is here to stay. You can be sure that this setup is gonna still be relevant years from now. I mean, my 10-year-old Xbox One is still going strong and supporting the big AAA games of today. But my 10-year-old Alienware, which I spent $3,000 on, it's pretty much obsolete. The centerpiece here is this monitor. It is from InnoView and comes in this well-packaged box. Let's open this up, slide out all the goodies. Here we have a few things on top. There's some documents here, a warranty card, a user manual with all the setup instructions. There's also some hardware here to set up the stand. Here's a HDMI cable that's included in the box, a power adapter. We got two pieces here. It's essentially the stand. Fits together like this and then simply attach the two pieces using the provided hardware. All right, time to check out the monitor. We got to be careful unpacking it here. It is packaged well. You can see the unit here. It's really thin and light. Attaching the stand on the back right here, it sort of just snaps right on. On the bottom here are all the inputs. There's a HDMI input, a VGA input, an audio output. Now this also does have built-in speakers, and there is this DC port for power. On the other side are all the buttons. Here's the power button, and then there's a few other buttons to control and change all the settings of the monitor. So here we have the monitor. You can see how sleek the design is. It doesn't have any up or down adjustment, but you can tilt the screen up and down like this. Now here, of course, I have the entire setup, the monitor together with the Series S console. The picture quality looks good. The built-in speakers, I mean, you don't really have to spend the extra money on the speakers now. Now keep in mind, you're only going to be able to have 1080p and 60Hz refresh rate with this monitor, unless of course you hook it up to a PC, in which case you will get the advantage of the 100Hz. For the Series S setup at this price point, only $390 for an entire gaming setup. This is really the best you're gonna get. HD gaming at 60 FPS should be more than enough for 95% of gamers. Oh, and InnoView has another monitor that only costs $100 instead of $120. So I stand corrected. That other setup is actually going to be cheaper at only $370 instead of $390. So if you're looking to just get the best bang for your money, the Series S paired with this cheap monitor from InnoCN is a great option. Of course, the mouse, keyboard, headset, you can find a lot of those cheap ones on clearance. Just keep your eyes peeled for those online or at your local store. For the rest of the video, I have some more gameplay, so check that out so you get to see this setup in action with a few different games.